Not so fast, Sister Z!
Is there anything left to read?
Have a look.
COBRA plans to break into the tombs of some of history's most infamous conquerors.
What the heck for?
Looks like that information went up in smoke. Huh?
I came back to punish you for your insolence, Sartan, but instead, to prove my worth, I'll destroy your enemies. Agreed?
Finish them, and you shall be one of us.
COBRA!
Come on, lowlight, on your feet!
This way, we'll make a stand here!
Right on!
The game is up, gentlemen! I bid you a fond adieu!
What are you waiting for, you twit?
The assurance that I am now a dreadnought officially.
I swear! Now exterminate them!
Get ready. This should bring some tears to their eyes. Yo, Joe! Out the back door!
What back door?
This one!
Quick, they're escaping!
No one escapes the Thunder Machine! COBRA!
Cool. They ain't gonna be telling their grandkids about this one.
Come along, Thrasher. You and your fellow dreadnoughts have work to do.
Don't want him around me. Zorana almost destroyed Dr. Mindbender's secret message, but there's enough left to tell us COBRA's gonna be hitting historical burial sites all over the world. The tomb of Napoleon in Paris, the tomb of General Xanathamon Toth in Egypt, even the crypt of Vlad Tepes, better known as Count Dracula. Then there are the tombs of Sun Tzu, the great Chinese strategist, Genghis Khan, Montezuma, Alexander the Great, Ivan the Terrible. The list is incomplete, so they could have targeted other tombs as well. The question is why? Anything worth stealing would have been ripped off centuries ago.
I don't know what COBRA's after in those tombs, but I do know if we do nothing, we'll surely pay for it. So until we learn what's at the bottom of this, we're going to split our forces and station a counter-strike unit at every tomb on Sartan's list. Halt! Halt! Sir, we're on an important mission. Please move so we can proceed.
I will not, monsieur. I am the mayor of Paris. I must protect my city.
We're here to guard Napoleon's tomb.
How, Monsieur General? By rolling your big machines through the streets? By shaking the foundations of our museums? Our very culture?
Sir, facing COBRA with less firepower than this could put us at a disadvantage.
That is not my concern, Monsieur General. Now take your very expensive toys somewhere else.
Well, what now, Monsieur General?
Well, Sci-Fi, if we were COBRA, I'd say run him over. But we're not, so we won't. Back up the column! We're gonna have to do the job with just awe strikers and recon sleds.
Keep an eye out, Sci-Fi. We need every advantage we can get.
I've got a pretty good observation post, General Hawk. What about the other Joes?
We're doing just fine, Sci-Fi, though I never thought the Russians would welcome us in their territory. When it comes to defending Ivan the Terrible's tomb against COBRA,
The Soviet Union is pleased to get G.I. Joe help.
I'll be happy to trade with you, Duke. We're chopping our way through the Yucatan, the world's meanest salad. We're about an hour's march from Montezuma's tomb.
down here in Egypt, General Hawk, things are going smooth as cat fur on a marble floor.
We got old Xanathamon Toth's last resting place locked up tighter than a... Uh-oh, trouble.
Help me.
Ma'am, what's the problem?
My family, my father, mother, and little sister, back in the next valley. We were attacked by COBRA. Will you help us, please?
You just sit tight, lady. We're gonna stomp a whole mess of serpent for you.
Yo, Joe!
Sentimental fools.
Where's Cobra?
Now that you have entered the tombs, Arana, you will need to slide back the stone door leading to the inner crypt. It is important to watch out for booby traps.
Now you tell me.
At this point, you should see the sarcophagus of the great Egyptian general Serpentor.
Looks like there's nothing for miles, but miles and miles of nothing.
If there was anybody poking about here, they sure didn't leave no tracks.
Serpentor's tomb is one of the least spoiled in the Valley of the Kings.
Mindbender, you bloody dingo!
You may also notice the spiked stone ceiling, which finishes off victims trapped by the clan.
Persistent, ain't they? Well, it'll take more than that to scare off Cern.
Y'all been hacked, Dusty old buddy. That there gal ain't all she claimed to be. Back to the tomb, double pronto.
Yo, Joe!
The very late General Amon Toth, I presume. Now, General, this won't hurt a bit. Let's hear it for me!
Not so fast, Zorana.
You dreaming, Joe?
She's going nowhere.
So long, morons!
We gotta get whatever it is she took from that tomb. That's a big time bargain, buddy.
He's got him on radio.
Slipstream! What's going on out there?
We got a bad situation here, General.
Any sign of survivors?
Don't see any.
Hawk, it's Cobra time.
It's Cobra, all right. Get in position!
Don't give them twins an inch of room. Gotta keep them snakes out of Bonaparte's tomb.
Night Raven, give us air cover at once.
Take cover!
We're gonna have to regroup and dig in, gung-ho. Fine by me, but we're gonna have to get rid of that Cobra jet job first. Stop! I cannot allow this! You must stop this destruction, you barbarians!
Barbarians?
To Napoleon's tomb.
Napoleon won't take long.
He always was a little short. DNA.
A-okay!
Hold it, you turkey. Yo, don't let him go.
we're accounted for, Slipstream. What's the word on that lady snake?
No sign of Zorana or Thrasher. They must have drowned.
Sci-Fi, I want you to take over. I've got a rendezvous with Roadblock. Hawk here! Request permission to come aboard!
You got it, General. We've been waiting for you. We're raring to go. Cobra should look out for G.I. Joe.
Good work, Roadblock. Now, lock coordinates with Duke's and with Sergeant Slaughter's units.
Duke here, do you read me?
Loud and clear, over.
We're nearing the tomb of Ivan the Terrible. The Soviets have sent the October Guard to back us up. Colonel Brekov and Diana send their warmest regards.
What about Horror Show?
Yeah, your Ivan!
General Hawk, Flint here. Montezuma's tomb is dead ahead.
Yeah, and we're dead tired.
We'll renew contact as soon as we're in position. Flint out.
It's midnight here in Transylvania, General Hawk. We expect to reach Vlad Tepes' crypt at 0200.
This whole country reminds me of when I used to take my kids trick-or-treating.
A great place for a singles weekend, huh, guys?
Yeah, we could take our dates for a swim in the ever-popular Aztec Pool of Death.
All right, let's get in position and wait for Cobra's next move.
Oh-wee. This is about the scariest place I ever spent the night. How about you, Lowlight?
Nah, seen a lot scarier.
Cut the chatter, you guys. Cobra's out there. I can feel him.
G.I. Joe is here, I tell you. I can feel them.
Then let's bash them fast, swipe Montezuma's CIA, and get out of here.
That's DNA, you moron! We can't go after it until we're sure of our situation.
Brother, leave everything to me.
You hear something, dial tone?
Just a bird.
Two of them on top of the Great Wall of Hieroglyphs, and one in the niche below the ceremonial stairs.
Who's there?
They're here! What's all this? So glad you could join us.
Drop in any time, Zartan.
They've got us boxed in!
Torch! Turn up the heat!
Nothing like a cheery blaze to warm a dreadnoughts on, eh?
Things are getting a mite warm, Flint.
Looks like it's time for a little swim!
That water's much too chilly for our friends, gentlemen. Heat it up to the boiling point! My special recipe for G.I. Joe soup! Keep heating it up! We want to be sure our Joe Gooses are properly cooked! Come, Monkey Wrench, on to the business at hand! Oh, no! You never said nothing about no big hairy spiders!
You wimp! One more outburst like that and I'll bury you with Montezuma!
I swear, I'll never eat boiled lobster ever again.
Hang on, Zartan! Keep moving or I'll give you a big ugly headache!
Come on, this could work out after all.
Finally, the dreaded Montezuma.
You wouldn't happen to have a bug bomb on you, would you, Zartan?
Got it. Fascinating. Now let's get out of here.
I'm not sure I understand what we just saw, Zartan, but you'll have plenty of time to explain.
Let's play a little game, mates. I go bang, you all fall down.
I like games, especially roughing.
Hey, spiders!
Come on!
Looks like no-go, Joe!
When this is all over, Beachhead, remind me to get us a new travel agent. There's something depressing about being here during vampire season.
Vlad Tepes wasn't a vampire, mainframe. Just a crazed tyrant who killed people for a hobby.
Kinda like Cobra. Speaking of which, anything squirming your way, Alpine?
Nothing snaky so far, but if it flies in, it's history. What's the word from the other guys?
Nothing good. After Paris, Egypt, and Yucatan, it's Cobra 3, Joe Nada. Huh? You hear something?
No, I didn't hear it again. And I didn't hear it coming from downstairs.
You're nuts. The only thing down there is Vlad Tepes' crypt.
There's probably a logical explanation for all this spooky jazz.
Sure. When they buried him, they left his radio on.
It is coming from the tomb.
Then let's check it out.
What do we do? Stay here and guard the remains or follow the Phantom Lady?
Well, Tepes ain't going no place. After her.
Look, man, this is my kind of climate. Why can't they have weather like this down in Waco, Texas?
Face it, Iceberg, you were born in the wrong hometown.
Come in, Duke. General Hawk calling. What's the word from Siberia?
The word is frostbite, General. My hot cocoa just turned into a frozen popsicle. Nothing else to report. I thought I could take a pretty good chill, but you October gods put me to shame.
Beautiful spring day, yes, Joski? Maybe later with Serpentor Arise, go for a swim.
It's Cobra with more of their battle android troopers.
Bats forward! Cobra! Push him back! Yo, Joe!
What in the world are those things?
Bats. Robot soldiers that Cobra's conjured up. They're overrunning our position.
It's no use. There are too many of them.
Hang on, guys!
She's going into that room.
Had enough hide and seek. Let's get her. Okay, Cinderella, it's pumpkin time.
You man of American off, is that any way to treat a lady?
Mainframe, get me out of this thing!
She's a decoy back to the crypt.
Stay back, I warn you.
You can't take both of us, Baroness.